Hi, hello, and welcome back to this wonderful story. Now, if you remember, we just met that gnome who lives in Nana and Grandad's garden, and his name was Boris. So let's find out what's going to happen today. So today's story is called Boris Has a Day Out. I wonder where he's going to go. So Nana and Grandad decided to go out for the day. Grandad went to water the plants in his good clothes. Now Boris had never seen Grandad in his good clothes. "Good morning, Grandad," he said. "You look very smart. Are you going out?" "Yes," said Grandad. "We think we're going to go to the seaside for the day." "I've never been even out of the garden," said Boris. "Oh, that's a shame," said Grandad. "Well, it's such a beautiful day. Why don't you come with us? There's plenty of room in the car." "Wow, that's wonderful," said Boris. "But I've never been to this seaside before. What do I need to take?" "Well," said Grandad, "you will need to take a towel and your swimming costume and some sun cream. But don't worry about food because we can get something to eat when we're there." "Oh, okay. I better take my magic treasure chest as well," said Boris, "so I can disguise myself." "Now that's a good idea," said Grandad. "I'll finish watering the garden and you can meet us out at the car." Boris was all excited. "I've never been anywhere before," he thought to himself, and he rushed off to get ready, not forgetting his magic treasure chest. Nana and Grandad didn't see Boris coming. "Where is he?" Nana said to Grandad, and then they heard a giggling. When they looked round, Boris was sitting in the back seat of the car. "How did you do that?" said Nana. "I didn't see you get in the car." "Ah," said Boris, "it's my magic treasure chest. It does lots of magic for me and keeps me safe." "Well, put your seatbelt on and let's go," said Grandad. Boris was enjoying himself so much in the back seat of the car. "This is wonderful," he said. "Look, there's fields and trees and cows and sheep." After an hour or so, Grandad said, "Hooray, we've arrived." But when Nana and Grandad turned around, they couldn't see Boris anywhere. "Don't worry, I'm still here," said a little voice. "My magic chest is keeping me invisible." "That's a good idea," said Nana, and put her handbag on the back seat so Boris could jump inside. I don't know about your grandma, but this Nana has a big handbag. Off they went, exploring into the town, looking in all the shops. Boris was having such a great time. It was the first time he'd seen anything like it. "What are we going to have for dinner?" said Nana. Said Grandad. "How about my favourite, fish and chips?" "Oh, lovely," said Nana. So off they went and found a nice quiet restaurant. Grandad ordered fish and chips and an extra large one for Nana so she could share it with Boris. While he was ordering, Nana explained to Boris what was going to happen. "I will put my handbag on the seat next to me with you inside it. Okay? And when the fish and chips come, I shall put some on a little plate and put it into my handbag so you can eat them." "Oh, that's brilliant," said Boris. "We can all eat at the same time." "Yes," said Nana. Dinner then came, and it smelt delicious, and they all tucked in. "Yum, yum," said Boris. "That's amazing." "Oh, I wish I could eat some fish and chips now. It's making my mouth water." After they'd all had fish and chips, they decided to go onto the beach. "Oh, this is great," said Boris, as he jumped up and down in the sand. Don't forget he was invisible so nobody could see him. He went paddling in the sea, and Grandad went and bought a bucket and spade. And while Nana sat on the deck chair, Grandad and Boris built a sandcastle and they put some little flags on the top, which was blowing in the breeze. Nana and Grandad had a bottle of pop, which they sucked with a straw, and they remembered to save some for Boris because it was very, very hot on the beach. "Oh," said Boris, "this is so much fun, but I am getting tired." "Yes," said Grandad, "me too. It's time to go now." So they packed up all their things and went back in the car. Just before they set off, Grandad said, "Oh, wait a minute, I've forgotten something." He got out the car and walked off down the street. He then come back to the car, started it, and they went all the way back home. When they got home, Boris said, "Thank you so much for taking me to the seaside. I enjoyed myself so much, it was wonderful." Just then Grandad handed him something in a paper bag. "What's this?" said Boris. "It's a stick of seaside rock for you to enjoy later," said Grandad. "Oh, I've never had a stick of rock before," said Boris. "I'm going to enjoy this." "Well, now it's time for bed," said Grandad. And Boris gave a big yawn. "Yes, it's my bedtime too," he said. "Good night, Grandad. Good night, Nana." "Good night, Boris," they said, and Boris tripped off and went into bed and fell fast asleep. So fancy that, Boris going to the seaside for his very first time. I think that Nana and Grandad are going to have lots of adventures with Boris, don't you? So join us next time and we'll have the next part of the story. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and that way you'll miss none of the stories. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Bye.